Oh, hey, Dexter, I'm glad I caught up with you. Got a minute for a question?
Right. What's on your mind, Bob?
Well, I just met with the architect at Acme Company, and he wanted to know about Widget Y that we just announced at the customer conference. He wants to know how it compares to Widget X.
So, what did you tell him?
I told him that both Widget X and Widget Y are for X, but that Widget Y is newer so they should buy it. But Acme already bought Widget X last year, so they're kind of upset.
Well, wait a minute. Widget X is for X, but Widget Y is for Y?
Huh?
Well, if a customer needs X, they buy Widget X. But if they need Y, they buy Widget Y. Did you attend the sales enablement call we did?
Of course. But I was multitasking. I must have missed that part.
Bob, do you know what Y is?
Not really. I just want to know how Widget Y is different from Widget X.
But if you understood what Y is, then you would understand the difference between Widget X and Widget Y.
But Dexter, I don't even know what X is, let alone Y.
That is a bit of a problem.
Oh, wait, you mean Y, as in Y, like when a customer needs Y, right?
Yes.
So, what should I tell Acme?
Well, have you considered asking them if they need Y? Or if they will need Y this year?
I'm not sure that is such a good idea. Based upon what they told me, it doesn't appear they really need anything other than X, and they were busy deploying Widget X this year. Besides, they don't really have any more budget this year. But they want to learn more about Widget Y.
So, now that you understand it, do you think you could tell Acme about it?
Well, I guess so. I don't know. Do you think you could meet with them? Since you're the product manager and everything.
Seriously, Bob? Your sales bonuses are bigger than my salary. You said they don't have budget for this. Don't you have something else to focus on? I certainly do.
Hey, good point, Dexter. Now that you mention it, I am working on a deal with Global Logistics Corporation. It's hot. They are going to buy a thingamajig. And, thank goodness, budget isn't an issue for once. I'm just having a hard time determining whether to sell them Thingamajig A or Thingamajig A Plus. They are just getting started with the product. What do you think?
Well, do they need the additional capability provided in Thingamajig I Plus, or do they see the value in using it in the near term?
Yes, they need the additional capability in Thingamajig A Plus for their first project. But they only want to buy Thingamajig A.
Why is that?
Well, Thingamajig A is very similar to the product from our competitor, which they are also considering. It is the same capability and price.
Bob, have you considered telling the customer that they should buy Thingamajig I Plus? Because it meets their needs better than Thingamajig I. And it meets their needs better than the product from our competitor. And because it's a higher price. We'll make more money, and the customer will be happier. And you'll get paid more for selling it.
Right. You are the man, Dexter. Do you think you could talk to them?